Hey guys, welcome aboard again. Another operations video. This time, as you saw in the picture there, we're going to be switching out some cars over at Southern Wine and Spirits. And we're going to be dropping off these two box cars here, the blue one and the green one. But to make things a little bit more interesting, not that it already isn't, we have the new industry Athern, which you see right there on the left hand side. They've got a box car now. They're actually getting serviced. And there's a boxcar in our way because they sit on the same spur with Southern Wine and Spirits. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our two drop-offs here. We're going to pull forward past the spur, drop those guys off, then run around the train and pick up our in-the-way Athern green car there, that sort of aqua-colored car there in the background. We'll pull that one out first, attach it to the back of these two drop-offs here, right behind the green car. And then we're going to go back in, pick up our three cars at Southern Wine and Spirits that you see in the background there, and then pick up our drop-offs along with the aqua-colored car over at Athern. And we'll spot them back in there. Well, we'll spot the two new cars at Southern Wine and Spirits and then spot the one over at Athern. So you can see we've crossed over already and we're making our way back down the east side main line here. I actually did have a section of video with us coming across initially, but I lost it, sorry. The hazards of filming your operations. Somehow I deleted that one little section, but back to the action here. We're running around our train, our two box cars, and we're going to head in and get our pickups. And again, we're kind of taking our time here. This is a little bit faster than I would normally do if I wasn't doing a video. But we're kind of taking our time, we're stopping, we're allowing the conductor to get off and switch the turnouts. So while we watch this guy come back to our west side main line here, I just want to remind everybody, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified when I post new videos like this for operations and layout updates. And don't forget to hit the like button too while you're at it right now. So I am kind of taking my time here a little bit, allowing for, like I said, the conductor to get off the train and head over to the turnouts and flip them over and then jump back on the train or the box cars. And if you follow along with my other videos, the next layout update, I have instituted a little bit of a change. Well, not really a change, but I've upgraded something. So all of the turnouts that I currently have, since this is just a dead-end sort of main line that runs from Los Angeles through Orange County and ends up at Huntington Beach. There's no other trains that run through this area other than us. So all of the turnouts are hand-thrown and are locked. And I have little padlocks that I've put along the fascia. And every time I do a switch, or at least once I first arrive, we have to simulate that we stop, the conductor gets out, walks over to it, unlocks it, and then flips the switch, or the turnout. Now you can see that little red stopper there, that's my chalk. It's actually been a little bit cooler here in Southern California. I think my layout shrunk a little bit. So this spur, for some reason, it wasn't doing it as much before. I think one of the legs shrunk or something. I don't know. But all the cars on it ended up having to, I believe, need a chalk. And that's what I used, that little red That little red wire connector sort of bent to simulate a chalk. So you can see we've grabbed our in the way aqua colored car here at Athern. We're going to back up with that and then shove it into the back of our two drop-offs. And also you can see that little yellow connector there, and again I use that for a derailleur, and those have locks too. So those are locked and the conductor has the key. He has to remove those before going into the spur. And then our blue one back there on the spur, again, that's the industry flag. I don't believe those have locks, but they are normally removed by the industry representative, not the conductor. Those are placed on the spur by the industry because that signifies that's their part of the spur. They own it, and they do not want the conductor and the train coming in there without them giving them the okay by removing that blue flag. So here we go. We've got our Athern aqua colored car there. We've shoved that into our drop-offs. We're going to leave them here. And then we'll run backwards and pick up our 3 pickups out of Southern Wine and Spirits there in the background. So the industry rep is out there. He's going to grab the blue flag and allow us to pick up those cars. The conductor is just checking our connection there, hooking up the air hoses. Again, it's kind of important, at least I think so, following this sort of method of simulating the real world. You want to take the time to actually do those little functions, you know, instead of just ramming the cars together. Take the time to double check the couplers, make believe like you're hooking up the hoses. You can see I had a little bit of I had to adjust that one right there at the last boxcar. And it helps, again, to slow things down a little bit and let you enjoy the process here. And you can see we're taking a minute here because maybe they're doing a brake check on the cars. We're not just grabbing the cars and running out. The point of all of this is to enjoy ourselves and simulate the real world. Even though we can't simulate every single aspect, we can try to incorporate some of these smaller things that help to slow down the action and make it a little bit more realistic. I like how Lance Minheim says it's like you're here to enjoy the railroad, not to get through it as fast as you can. so that you can go do something else. And again, if you're new, and this is the first video you're watching, or if you're just interested, you've been watching for a little while, I will put the link to Lance Minheim's book in the description of the video. And it's called How to Operate a Modern Switching Layout. And it goes over all of the little things you can take into consideration from the real world, so that you can model it on your layout. All right, we're picking up our drop-offs and our little, actually it's a big car, our aqua-colored car for Athern. We'll respot that back into its spot, and it's a new addition since I think the last week or so. I decided to kind of spice things up here a little bit more interest by adding that Athern industry as being served by the railroad. It originally was not, and easy enough with my method of just printing out facades. I just printed out a door, and actually I think it's one of Lance Minheim's doors that I got from his blog site. And I just glued it onto the facade there for Athern and instant industry. Alright, we're ready to shove all these cars back and get them spotted. Now, like I said, that spur, for some reason, I think the wood legs shrunk or something right in a certain spot. Who knows? We had a somewhat drastic temperature change here in Southern California. I think the high temps over the weekend were only like 57 or something. Freezing. So, all of a sudden, this spur, all the cars at Shasta Beverage wanted to roll down towards Athern there. So I started grabbing all the red electrical connectors I could convert over to chocks. I had a couple available. I had to dig a couple more up. And I believe I have to place one there in the blue car and the Burlington Northern rusted up second boxcar there. You can see the blue car is kind of rolling down a little bit. So time to get the chalk. And we'll kind of magically respot that blue car with the chalk in place there. And we'll get a second one there for our green car. We are almost done here. We just got to respot the aqua colored car over here at Athern. And we will be heading back towards Los Nitos Union Pacific Yard in Los Angeles. And there again, you can see that car wanting to roll. And I kind of ran out of chocks, so a little impromptu chalk, since we're not going to use the skewer anymore. We're going to make believe it's a chalk. So that is pretty much it. That's how we switch out those industries now that we've got a little bit of excitement put into that spur with the addition of Athern. Here we are, we're stopped. We're locking up the turnout, and we will be heading on out. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you made it back to this end of the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and hit that bell button so that you will get notified. Hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, take care.